Hi everyone, my name's Daniel Greene. I'm a junior in the public policy school studying legal and political empowerment alongside an LSA minor in writing, and I am the president-elect of Central Student Government.
Hi, my name is Izzy Baer. I'm a sophomore studying political science and history in the School of Literature, Science, and Arts, and I am the vice president-elect for Central Student Government. I think for me, the first thing I think is an issue we can tackle pretty easily is just creating a community concerns portal for Central Student Government, because I think it is definitely an obstacle that are basically the length of our meetings, the length of our assembly meetings, and the lack of accessibility for the average student to come and talk to the assembly and talk to Daniel and myself about some of the issues they're facing on campus. And by creating just an online way for students to sign up to talk to the assembly for 3 minutes, will definitely expand student accessibility in terms of CSG.
For me, I think that this election in terms of CSG was super divisive relative to the historic record, and that has to do with the fact that all 5 parties kind of fragmented from the same origin party being a merge. And for me, the last few weeks CSG has of the winter semester, I want to be able to extend olive branches and rebuild bridges, because the Envision party did win, especially the executive ticket, but everybody we ran against, Izzy and I consider friends. They're people we've worked with, they're people who have provided opportunity to us, and they're also individuals and candidates who have already done a lot for other students and other communities on this campus. So my priority is ensuring that all those candidates have a place within our administration and still have the platforms to achieve some of the great ideas that existed on the other platforms. Because, Izzy and I are fully aware that we had some great platform points, but we didn't have all of them. And it's up to us now as the victorious team to be able to ensure that all communities and all students see and view CSG as a student mechanism for change, and also make sure it's inclusive of those other parties.
So I think for me, the biggest change or impact that I want to see left on the University of Michigan campus is simply the statistics decreasing for the amount of incidents of sexual misconduct on our campus. Right now, 22.5% of undergraduate females are sexually assaulted before they graduate from U of M, and that is a really scary statistic, especially as an undergraduate female. But that number is even higher within Greek life. It's 2.5 times higher for women in Greek life, and I think that while we can't tackle this as a blanket issue, we do need to start talking about how we can provide student organizations the proper resources they need to create this culture of consent and tackle it from a grassroots level. Because just like in Greek life, we can't give one policy to cover all 4 councils. They all have their own unique challenges that they face. So it's important that we create a CSG policy in terms of sexual assault that, while all-encompassing, does tackle the individual student organization issues.
For me, at the end of 365 days in office, I will consider it a victory if more students on this campus believe in Central Student Government and believe in the change it's able to produce. A lot of students and a lot of communities on this campus feel that CSG has failed to serve them properly, has failed to achieve change, and regardless of all the noise that happened during the election, I now have 365 days to work with Izzy, the Envision party that won, and all the candidates from the other party to prove anybody who has any doubt in Central Student Government wrong with legitimate action. And to me, that's going to start with ensuring there's better representation of both visible and invisible identities within the administration, not only of Central Student Government, but of our school. And that when we have student resources or student organizations or whatever the case may be, that we can do everything within our power to make them more accessible, to ensure that students feel that they come to the University of Michigan and it's a campus where they're not only welcomed, but they feel that they are truly included. And we, even for identities we don't hold, want to do everything we can to help break down barriers so Central Student Government can not only strive but truly empower voices, especially those of marginalized communities, because Central Student Government and the University of Michigan can truly not be the leaders and best until you can come to this school, and regardless of who you are, where you come from, what you look like, who you love, or what you believe in, you are given everything within your means to succeed here at the university. I would say the most difficult challenge for Izzy and I in the Envision party was 2 times during the election cycle. The first time being when the narrative that we were the Greek Life Party came about. Although Izzy and I are both members of the Greek Life community, I specifically had an article that the Michigan Daily Statement section covered, discussing how I was the first openly gay president within the Interfraternity Council, or IFC. And to me, that article discussed a lot of the barriers and sentiment I felt even within the IFC room as an openly gay member. And it's interesting to me and put me in an awkward position because within seemingly under a semester, I went from being somebody who was trying to make progress and social change within Greek life to the individual who single-handedly represented everything within Greek life. And to me, I do believe that the Greek community provides a lot of students on this campus with an opportunity to make a big school small, a close-knit community, and a support network. But I think that I have fought really hard to battle a lot of the challenges that are facing the Greek life community here on campus. In the coming year, Izzy and I look forward to serving all of the students at the University of Michigan. But like any candidate, like any executive ticket, like anybody who's lucky enough to be able to govern for a year, we're not going to be perfect. There's going to be times when we excel and we're able to do what we set out to do, but there will always be obstacles in our way and shortcomings. But we hope that the student body is not only proactive, but willing to engage with central student government, because we truly believe that CSG has what it takes to make genuine change on this campus. So if you feel we failed to serve you properly, regardless of who you voted for, make sure you come to a town hall. Make sure you attend office hours. Make sure you do everything or anything that you can do to help us hear your voice. Because at the end of the day, the next 365 days is us making sure that we see you, we hear you, and we're doing everything we can to support you.